Start with Justin and then one.
This one's for both of you guys. So you guys are limited this spring. Tell us just what it's been like, just kind of rehabbing and getting right for this upcoming year.
Shaking back. Always having good days, bad days. It's just part of the game. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things that we just gotta work through. And gotta keep that within the family and everything else that comes with that.
Yeah, it's definitely been a grind. We each have our ups and downs. I think this is something to where how can we be of value for the team? Through our own injury or through our own circumstances right now. So.
And another one. So with you guys being limited this spring, it's allowing guys like Wesley and Corn and even Antoine to get it really implemented. What have you seen out of those guys?
Let's start with Antoine. He picking up the offense. I know he played in the offense like this before, but he's picking up our offense really, really fast. You know what I mean? He's getting all the small details and running routes the right way. It's just a lot of things that go into it. Now the other two guys, they've been in the system, so now it's exciting to see them flourish. You know what I mean? Because they didn't have that opportunity last year. So seeing them break long runs or catch passes, or even just understanding where to pick up the protection, it's amazing to see.
One.
Kedrick, when you first arrived at Tucson, you said that this was as close as a team as you've ever been on. Then last fall, you said you even got even more close. And would you say the same thing going into the spring?
Well, what I will say is that we have the potential. You have the potential to do something like that every year. But to say it's as close this year as it was last year, we have to build that bond. We're still a new team, and that's just the part of the game that comes with the transfer portal. As long as you keep your base guys, those guys that have that bond, everybody will fall in line. And also keep working to build that bond. Then it'll be good.
And for you, Quincy, you kind of have that feeling after going through your first year here and going into your second, kind of feel a little bit more ingrained into the program and closer to your teammates?
I think the coaching staff does a really good job at kind of keeping everybody together, and the team also does a good job at accepting everybody, transfers and newcomers that are coming in. And I actually do think that like you said, we have the potential to be another really close team. And I think that's gonna benefit us in the fall.
Justin and then Jordan in the back.
Quincy, when you first got here last spring, right? Mm-hmm. What do you remember about going through the spring ball experience last year? And how would you summarize just last year?
Yeah, the first thing that comes to mind, instantly was just the heat. That's the first thing. But it was definitely a grind, and it's kind of taking a different mindset for me to kind of to shape that and kind of step away that I'm not going to be doing this spring, but I am going to be participating in my own way. And how, again, it's the thing comes back to me, is how can I be of value, when I'm not in shoulder pads, when I'm not in the helmet, how can I be of value to the team? And that's kind of the main thing that I'm trying to focus on right now.
Did you struggle at any point last spring? And did you go through any growing pains? And how did you get to a point where you're getting on the field and having some success?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I had too much of difficulty. I'm very quick at picking up things, picking up the offense and stuff like that. It's very simplistic stuff to where it's more in the meeting rooms is kind of where I noticed a slight struggle. But other than that, I've been I've been trying to be very consistent in what I do.
Jordan in the back.
How's it been for both of you? How has it been working more closely with Coach Moldow, and how nice is it to have someone that you're familiar with now kind of taking over that?
Well, what I will say that working with Coach Lyle, we worked with Coach Lyle last year too. You know what I mean? So it was a relief for us when they were trying to pick out a coach, and we seen Coach Lyle that's going to be our coach. That's one of those things that we done put all this time with him already. Extra meetings, just drawing up offensive plays. We've already spent that time with him, so him coming in and filling that role was like a no switch transition. It was just seamless.
Mm-hmm. I think with Coach Lyle, having his quarterback background, he's very, very smart, very direct in what he does, and he does also bring that family aspect into it as well. I think it's part of his culture. It was him being Polynesian, so I think he does a really good job at that.
Justin?
I think you guys, I mean, kind of hit a lull as far as the run game goes. In the middle of the season, you guys started picking up in the second half. What do you think led to just kind of things picking up for that room in the second half of last year?
The guys are fun, and like I'm not gonna say like it was always there. It was more of like us just believing it. You know what I mean? Like they always made the holes like perfect for us. You know what I mean? It's just like us. We were messing up. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't even been that. Like we should have had that from the jump. But you know, we just wasn't clicking in the beginning, and that's okay. You know, things like that happen.
And then how did you guys go about really settling into Seth Davies' system over the last year, and how do you think it really helps you guys?
I mean, I think Coach Deggy has a really good offensive plan, offensive scheme, and he's always constantly coming up with new plays, constantly thinking of different ways, you know, to mess with the defense and stuff like that. And I think again, it's like a belief system. Like, you know, how can we get all 11 plus, you know, all 11 on the field plus everybody on the sideline to believe into the system and, you know, fully dive into it. And that's kind of like one of the things that we're working on right now, with, you know, especially Kedrick coming in.
Cohen and then Justin finish.
Coach Morval said he's kind of challenging you guys to step up and be more vocal leaders.
Yeah.
Kind of now that you guys are the veterans in the group, how has that process been for you?
Well, yeah, man. I mean, like you say, like you know, it's just finding when to speak. You know what I mean? That's more the issue, and you know what to say. Not really the issue, because when you speak from the heart, you know, and you already earn the respect of your teammates, you know, they'll get behind you. But just knowing when to say something, how to say it, and you know who you're talking to too. That's also a big thing. Like it's a challenge, but you know, I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. For Quincy as well.
I mean, I think our coaching staff, you know, does a really good job of, you know, just letting us talk, you know, letting us have the opportunity to talk and speak out about it. And again, it's, you know, I don't know about Kevin, I'm definitely taking this role of trying to, how can I be of value? Like that's like the main thing that I'm really trying to step out. How can I be of value? How can I be of value? You know, it's as of right now, it's me trying to, you know, vocalize and become more of a, you know, it's, like you said, a leader into the situation. So I mean, you know, just trying to take it day by day, you know.
We'll finish up with Justin.
A couple questions for you guys. When you guys get inside the red zone, you guys call it the Cat zone?
Man, nah, we'll cut it.
Okay. Well, I mean, last year it seemed like, you know, a lot of your touchdowns
Yes.
was inside the red zone. So
Sure.
what was it like for you to, you know, when you guys were inside the red zone, have that ability to use you, and what's your mindset when you guys get inside the zone?
Well, really, anywhere like 5 in, that's you automatic. That's my mindset. Anywhere 5 in, that's automatic touchdown or automatic first down, whatever it is, you know. But you know, I don't really like that label. It's like being like, you know, a power back, because like I can do everything. But what I will say is that, you know, whenever the situation calls or whenever, you know, somebody needs me to do that, then that's what I'll do.
And then I know it's early, but overall assessment of Antoine Roberts and what he's going to bring to you guys.
I mean, he's a very smart player. You know, I think he fits the system really well. He's very fast, very dynamic. But you know, it's just how can we get him to vocalize himself too? Because he's also a senior as well. So it's, I'm trying to help him out in that case as well too.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Fellas, good seeing you.
Appreciate it.